Ray Davis. Here we go. And this guy is a potential diamond in the rough, guys. This guy, I feel like he's going to be that boom or bust kind of guy. Just 5'8", 211 pounds. Definitely the little tinier kind of guy there, which is something the NFL has been doing more now, like we talked about. Played this last year in Kentucky. Prior to that, played 2 seasons at Vanderbilt. And then prior to that, played 2 seasons at Temple. This guy's been doing a national tour of colleges, basically.
Pretty much.
Yeah, he is also, I believe, the first running back to run for over 1,000 total yards for 2 different SEC teams. That's pretty impressive. So last year with Kentucky. I don't know why I say it like that. Kentucky. Well, I hear they have some chicken over there.
some modified chicken.
Some spices.
I
don't know why. I just picture everybody as Kentucky from either like the Hatfields and the McCoys or Colonel Sanders. Like there's like 2 classes of people, like, you know, either the really, really poor inbred or the really, really good chicken tycoons.
And there's also a lot of bourbon out there.
There's a lot of what?
Bourbon.
I said perverts out there.
Like, maybe. I don't know. I'm not one to judge, but
we just lost all of our Kentucky listenership for this episode. Oh, well. Anyway, 24 years old. Last year, 13 games, 172 rushes for 990 yards, the 5.8 yards per carry average, 12 touchdowns, 25 receptions, 266 yards, and 5 touchdowns. In 22, so I didn't say last year this time, 12 games, 232 rushes for 1,042 yards. That's a 4.5 yards per carry average, 5 touchdowns, 29 receptions, 169 yards, and 3 touchdowns. So this is a guy that's done some good things here now at 2 different, like I said, 2 different SEC schools and excelled at 3 schools overall. So when you see a guy like this and you go 24 years old, that's the one that kind of scares me. He's 24 years old. So let's say I sign him to a 4-year deal. He's 28 at the end of the 4-year deal.
And that's normally what we've been saying. Like, look, what we're talking about Barkley.
Yeah.
That's when the running back kind of teeter off.
Yeah. So I think he has the potential to be like, you know, that running back that has like 2 or 3 good seasons and they just kind of disappear off the face of the earth?
Yeah.
That's what I think could be Ray Davis in the right scenario, because I think he's a good player. But I think his age, coupled with his size, is going to mean it's going to be a very short flash in the pan kind of career he's going to probably have. Pros-wise, he has very quick feet, very good vision. He's patient. He's got a high football IQ. He's great in short yardage. He's great in pass protection. And he's also runs some really good routes. On the cons, again, small. 5'8", guys. 211 pounds. Like, this guy is small for a corner, let alone running back.
Yeah.
There's some punters bigger than this guy. He's not a home run.
The average defensive linebacker is going to have, 100 pounds in him.
But he's also 5'8". You're not going to see him coming because the lineman will block him.
Touche.
He's not a home run threat. That's one thing you got to keep in mind with this guy. He's not going to be that guy. He's going to be the guy who's going to get 4 or 5 yards at a clip like that to keep on going. He's got an average burst. In other words, if there's a hole, he may get a couple of yards out of it, but he's not the guy who's going to slip all the way through to that second level and escape and get a touchdown. He's not that guy. And as long as you're okay understanding those limitations, and maybe you have a change of pace back who's a really quick guy, and you can kind of go back and forth between these 2 guys, you're good to go. But something tells me this guy's going to end up having a decent NFL career. I got a very short one, but I just think he's going to have a decent one, where I'm not saying he's going to be like a 1,300 rushing yard kind of guy, but he's going to be a 700-800 yard kind of guy, I think.
Yeah,
at least for a few years. It's going to be, but again, it's going to be short term, and that's why I have him down this low at number 9. Because you're dealing with guys that are 3-4 years younger than him. That's a huge difference when you're talking about running backs. 24 Yeah, you're at this point, you should be breaking out of your rookie deal here soon.
I was going to say, you're close to the end of your rookie deal.
Yeah, he stayed in college just a wee bit longer than most people did. But again, he went to Kentucky this year, NILs for this year. He probably made some money. So good for him if he made some money.
Thanks for listening to Two Giant Goofballs, a New York Giants podcast. We appreciate your support.
Thanks so much.